Well, he is a familiar face on HGTV, and this weekend he'll be offering up his expertise in the Twin Cities area. Since 2007, Bryan Baeumler has hosted a variety of shows, a ton of shows, from DIY home projects to hotel renovation in the Bahamas. Look at this.
This is a big project. There's so many things and so many moving parts, but every time we just get one thing checked off the list, feels good.
Housekeeping?
It's just a long, long list.
In Renovation Island, Bryan and his wife Sarah moved their family to the Bahamas to restore a rundown beach resort. Give it up, audience, for Bryan, everybody. Okay. My friend, let me start with this. I think people hear that tagline. Bryan picks up the family, and instead of moving to Beverly, like you guys moved to the Bahamas.
We did.
That sounds like a dream, but can I ask you, I'm sure it's a dream, but what aspect of it surprised the daylights out of you that you weren't expecting?
I'll tell you what, there was a lot we couldn't show on the show.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, there were a lot of challenges. There were a lot of things that people said to us, you can't do this, you can't pull the kids out of school, you can't get on your boat and just move to an island for 3 years. And my answer was the net result's going to be the same. Whether we do it or not, we all end up in the same place, so we'll go for it. Nobody mentioned there could be a pandemic. Spend $1 million, open a hotel, and a week later we have to shut down.
Were you like 2019? Was that the era? When did you close?
A week after our grand opening. Yeah. Oh, see that? But I'll tell you what, the most expensive, most incredible vacation we've ever had in our lives, with our 4 kids living in a 600 square foot villa.
Yeah.
All 6 of us with 2 dogs, a cat, a lizard, and a pet chicken.
What's the pet chicken's name?
Well, I think it was Chicken Nugget.
You named your chicken Nugget?
My daughter Josephine, she loves animals.
And Chicken Nugget, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, now before I want to talk about the show, but let me do the reverse of that question. And the family's on the show. What do you think has been the net benefit for the kids doing this?
I think the greatest thing for the kids, the lessons they learned on South Andros, very remote. Bahamas is 700 islands.
Yeah.
This is a very, very undeveloped island, small community, a very different culture. And we kind of opened the door on the boat and, we didn't know what to expect. And the kids looked around, they said, kids. And they ran off the street. They had best friends. They had, and
instantly.
I think for them, they realized that people are the same everywhere you go. They had such a great experience and met so many people. It just opened the doors for them.
Yep. Tell the folks about your new show. It's called Bryan's All In, right?
Bryan's All In, yes. I spent the summer in my RV going to other people opening their businesses in hard to reach places off the beaten path, give them a little help with the work, a little business advice. It was incredible summer.
How long is the shoot for this? How long are you in that RV?
This was 6 or 7 months on and off, a lot of travel. Because we also shot Rock the Block, which is coming out round 2.
I love Rock the Block.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's talk about when you do appearances like you are this weekend at the Home and Garden Show. What do you get asked the most about?
Number one question is, when are you coming to my house to help? That's the number one.
Say that?
They do.
Yeah.
But apart from that, a lot of things I've been focusing on are a lot of lessons we learned in the Bahamas that, in North America, Canada and the U.S. combined, we have a housing crisis. The way they've been built, we want to be house proud. They're bigger, they're beautiful. There's a leased car in the driveway, but we're house poor. We're making the wrong decisions in where we spend our money. And if you make the right decisions, you can stay on budget 100% of the time. You can pay off your mortgage, and by the time you're done, have money in the bank to retire with.
The era of the McMansion.
The era of the McMansion, and we need to change the way we look at housing and the way we do things. We need to look at a lot of different things, but specifically in housing, there is a sustainable way to actually put real value into your home, and it's not what you think.
Is that what you get, the joy of spreading that information to people when you're one-on-one with them at a show like the Home and Garden Show, or whether you're in the RV? Is getting that information out there like another source of joy for you?
I think it's the dad effect. I have 4 kids now. I'm trying to explain to them, like, I know you want this now, but if we have a little patience, like the marshmallow experiment, don't eat this now, I'll give you a whole bag. They eat it. But that's what I love doing, is educating people, because people say, oh, it must be nice, or you're so lucky. And I think, well, there was 20 years of 100-hour weeks where it wasn't so nice.
Well, also, we got to go, but also they're watching a 22-minute cut down of really hard work on your part and sacrifices that they don't see from your family.
Exactly. But no, the home show is a great place to come and learn some of those things and talk to me. And I'll give you the answers you don't want to hear, but you need to hear.
That's right. Give it up for Bryan, everybody. If you're watching in the Twin Cities area, Bryan will be at the Minneapolis Home and Garden Show later today and tomorrow. Head to homeandgardenshow.com for more information. We'll be right back. Back after this. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it so much. What a pleasure meeting you. Thank you.